Yeah, we're recording. Been a while. So, going to give you a quick update. The band returned to Willowford. It's now been 2 weeks have passed. They returned back there to rest, recuperate, and hopefully find out some more things about the situation and where they could go, what they could do. Father Bjork has arrived. The band met with him. The meeting goes well. He knows of a great evil rising in the north, and he suspects things are afoot at the ruins of the Wizard's Tower. He and Father Arden traveled to Burramore and prayed over Daisy, and they believe they have been able to stop the transformation of her to a ghoul. Father Arden has also sent out a scouting party to follow the trail of the undead that rose from the church, the ones that went north. They were able to follow them to a remote ruined keep northwest of Willowford. Under Father Bjork's guidance, the band has rested, geared up, and recuperated, and are now going to investigate the ruins. He is sure that solving the question of what these undead are up to, why they traveled north, and how to save Daisy lies within this keep. Oh, one last thing I want to mention. I have gotten this amazing book. It's the White Box Rules, FMAG, Fantasy Medieval Adventure Game, but it's spiral bound. I ordered this from Lulu. I essentially uploaded the PDF. I did a little bit of editing of it, but I uploaded the PDF, and then I found the original piece of artwork. I had to remake this by hand, but anyway, so it's actually on heavy duty paper, semi-gloss, so it's easy to read, but it is essentially the same footprint as the original book. Absolutely love this. So I'll be using this during the game for one reason mainly. It lays flat on the desk while we're using it. A little bit of note keeping, book, I don't know what you want to call it, a little bit of behind the scenes. So if you follow my blog or if you have watched any of my videos, almost all the artwork that I use has been created in AI. I use Midjourney a lot because it's very easy and I've learned how to tweak the system to do a lot of things. And I know AI is bad in the gaming community because we're stealing food from artists or whatever, but all of my stuff is pretty much given away for free. I do this for free, and frankly, I'm not going to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on art that gives me nothing in return. I'd love to have actual art, but I got to do what I got to do, and I want to create art that has the same feeling and depicts what I want. So that I can't really go and get public domain art or anything like that. So anyway, I've been messing with AI for probably about 2 years now, and a friend of mine, Rob, has been messing with Chat GPT, and I've seen a good number of solo gamers, primarily on YouTube, and I've seen some on Reddit and some on X that have used Chat GPT specifically to help come up with random names or random locations for their solo games. And the last 3 weeks, I started playing around with it, and I gotten pretty fluid in how I use it. Well, I decided to jump into the pool with this show, and the ruined keep that we're going to explore was generated in ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to use it as a point of inspiration. So if I come to something in there, I've scanned it really quickly, and I think it all works. It's actually pretty good, and I've asked it to, excuse me, make some connections to the adventure that we're running. Hold on a second. I got to get some coffee. It's cold here in the South. Anyway, I have printed it out. I've got it printed out. Well, not printed out. I've got it in a Google Doc so that I can edit it on the fly, but it actually did really good editing. And the prompt that I used, because this is a question that frequently comes up, the prompt that I gave it was, oh, I got to find it. Sorry. My adventures discovered a ruined keep in the middle of the forest. They're following a trail of a group of undead skeletons who've entered the keep and are searching for something that you guys will find out. The keep has 2 levels above the ground, 1 below ground. The above ground levels have 4 to 6 rooms, and the dungeon below has 8 to 10 rooms. I wanted to keep it relatively small so I can cover that in this season. Describe these rooms and detail any encounters, traps, and treasure that they might find at this location. And I actually forgot one little thing, so I told it to redo the above description and rewrite it for BX. That way it's easily, power level wise. Because if you tell it to write something for D&D, it just naturally sort of skews towards 5e. So I took this and I asked it to redo that, use the BX D&D rules as the basis for the statistics. I also asked it to detail any magic items and also any monsters that are found in the keep. So maybe I'll throw it on the screen here, with that YouTube magic or whatever. But real quick, you can see it actually did pretty good. I'm impressed. So, like I said, I'm going to use this as a point of inspiration. If we come to something that doesn't quite make sense, I'll use my Oracle and expand or remove things. Let's see, there was one other thing. Oh, I wanted to also say I am using Whitebox, and sort of in conjunction with a few videos that I released a couple weeks ago, I'm going to tell you I use those rules, but this is my game. So if something doesn't make sense, I will adjust those rules. If I need to adjust something because the rules don't quite make sense for the situation, I play this game for me to have fun. This is my game. So I appreciate all of you pointing out things in past shows where I forgot a rule or I misused a rule. And I understand that. And please continue to do so because I think that informs the people that watch the videos. But I'm going to tell you, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to tell a story. I make these videos solely to show you guys how you can easily role play. But the bottom line is it's my game. I play it my way. I might fudge the rules here or there. I might change the rules. I might make a decision that goes against the rules, but that's because that's what I would do at my real table if I was playing, because I want my players to have a good time. And likewise, I want to have a good time. So that might happen here too, just so you know. Please, please fill the comments with "you're playing the wrong way." I'll appreciate it. All right, that's enough BS at the beginning of this video. If you're still watching, now we're going to play some solo white box. I almost said D&D. Alrighty, welcome to episode 1. As you can see, I have made a few changes. I've moved my gaming area. I actually have a new mount for my camera. I actually have new light over there, and I have a really cool, I don't know if you can hear that or not, really cool clip-on microphone. So hopefully the audio is better this season around. It's been about a year and a half since we played. We're going to jump right on into the action. The band here, Hal, Willona, Dagna, and Sam, have traveled to this ruined keep that was discovered by the scouts. They are currently standing outside the keep and have been watching it for a little while. Let's see if they've seen anything significant. I will be using my Oracle, the so-called Freedom Oracle, probably extensively in this game. I have a video on that. If you don't know how it works, go watch it because I'm not going to tell you again. All right, I've talked about it far too much. All right, let's say, have they seen any activity since they've been here? The answer is yes, they have. I'm going to assume this is skeletons. Let's see. I, as a DM, know that they are the skeletons that have entered the facility are currently searching for something within the facility. And I'm curious if the players have noted that, if they've witnessed something that would help point them in that direction. No, they have not. So as far as they know, the skeletons have gone into this keep. They've seen them in there, but they haven't seen anything what they're doing. So let's see. Okay, so we are going to assume this is a standard British medieval kind of keep. We know that it has 2 levels because that is what ChatGPT told me. Looking at it really quick, I can see there's 4 rooms in the main keep. Let's see. Oh, interesting. There's a courtyard. How do you do that in a... All right, so real quick, I'm going to sketch out something here just so that I have an idea of what this keep is going to look like. Ooh, that's a terrible square, but it worked out. So I'm going to say there is an outer courtyard and then something to the effect of, and this is the actual keep. This will be the courtyard. All right, so let's put a entrance, shall we say? Actually, let's do this. All right, so this is going to be the entrance to this courtyard. Oh, shoot, drew the wrong thing. I'm sure you guys are thrilled watching me draw shit, eh? All right, so and this is in a wooded environment. It's about 2 days travel north of Willowford. But let's go with some special abilities here for our friend Sam. I don't know if you can read this or not, but Sam is nearly invisible on a 1 in 5 per the rules. So Sam is going to, let's do this real quick. Yeah, I know I'm bouncing around. Sorry. I'm trying to show that this is easily done with on the fly crap. All right, so Sam and the party have, I should have done that all in black. Oh, you know what? I can fix that. These are icons that are usable in this program. I'm using GoodNotes to take notes really quick. If you're interested, I am also doing Dungeon 25. I'm posting them on my blog. It's a really great program, so easy to use. I've got an iPad here. So the band is going to be down here, and our boy Sam is going to attempt to make it up to here to look around. He can do that on a 1 in 5, remaining invisible. Now, as a GM, I might actually not require this because, as we know, as the GM knows, these skeletons are searching. They're looking for something. So they're probably not going to be having somebody on guard watching for people outside the keep. Also, they're skeletons. Skeletons are kind of dumb. They're given a, do this and they go do it. But I'm going to roll just for shits and giggles. 1. All right. So Sam successfully makes it up here to that point. Now, let's see. What are they doing in there? I know as a GM that they're searching. I'm going to say, are the skeletons outside in this courtyard? I'm going to give this... I think they're going to actually be inside the keep and not necessarily in this courtyard outside, but we'll see. No, they are inside the keep here somewhere. I'm just going to throw a door right in here. Skeletons were polite and closed the door behind themselves. So Sam gets up here and he takes a quick look inside the courtyard. I'm going to read my description here. Trying to show that you can run a existing adventure for solo. So hopefully this helps some people. All right, the description of front gate has rotted away and the portcullis is stuck halfway up. I should have known that before I went up there and looked, eh? Courtyard is overgrown with weeds and broken stone from the keep's wall is scattered across the ground. Inside there are 1d6 skeletons. Now I rolled a moment ago with my oracle to see if there were skeletons, but the rules or the adventure says that they should be there. So I'm going to roll and see if there are skeletons in there. There are currently 3 skellies in there. So let's see. How can I make this real quick? Excuse me. All right. They have 1 hit dice. So I'm just going to roll these. There are 3. In white box, you use d6s. Well, I should annotate this. I'm using this as a basis but I'm also utilizing the rules as I know them, which use D6s and D20s only. I know, well, I'm going to get so much flack. All right, so we've got 3 skeletons that are here. And I'm just using this as a quick, easy way to write stuff down. All right, so they have AC 7, and they have 1 hit point, 4 hit points, and 2 hit points. Well, they kind of suck. So Sam is going to motion the rest of the band to come up to that point. So the rest of the guys come up here. I'm just going to use this M as a marker for the band. And they quickly look inside to see what's going on. Are these skeletons on guard? No. I'm going to assume that means that they are searching. So they look inside here and they see the skeletons are moving around this area and are... Anywho, so maybe there's a skeleton there. There's a skeleton over here. And there's one over here. And they are digging around. Maybe they're moving debris and they're actively searching the area. Okay, so this is our first clue. The skeletons are searching this area. I'm going to make a quick note of that. The band is going to attempt to sneak in behind them and get the jump on them. What I'm going to do, and this is going to be this. Whew. Okay, this is going to be the initiative for, now, you know what? I'm just going to say they sneak up on them and surprise them. So my guys are going to get a free attack on these skeletons. So let's see. Hal and Willona are going to go after that one. Dagna is going to go after this one. And Sam is going to go after this one. All right, let's go with Hal first. Hal is attempting to hit the skeleton. It has an AC of, oh wow, it statted this in descending AC. Wow, okay. Skeleton, 12. Should be a 12. Wow, should have read my stuff over. All right, so Hal is going to attempt to hit it with her staff. And she misses. She has a basic hit bonus of 0. Willona is going to attempt to hit it. 15. She hits it. She has a mace. She does 3 points of damage. Dagna is... Oh, whoops. I screwed up. All right, so actually they killed this one. Good job, Will. Dagna is going to attack the number 2 here, the one down here in the corner. Oh, and she fails and she misses because she rolled a 1 in my rules. That means she doesn't get a turn next round. Sam is going to attack. He's actually going to attack with his sling because, as you can see there, he gets a +3 with his sling. He's a halfling. So that's 15 he hit, and his sling does D6. Woo! Bam! He totally annihilated that one. All right, so next round we will go to initiative. There is only 1 skeleton left. I always rule undead do not roll morale. I don't know specific rules on that one. Oh, this one that is fighting Dagna is exceptionally angry and wants to fight. So it turns and attacks Dagna. Her AC is 14, and he misses. Dagna will return fire, and she misses. Let's go back to the top of the stance here. Halronda will attack that one. Oh, she misses. Willona attacks. Boom, 20. She has a mace. I roll those criticals are just double damage. She does exactly 4 and kills it. These skeletons do not have any treasure on them. They are defeated and fall to the ground. Now the party is going to, would they search this area? I think it's likely, just because they're adventurers. I'd search it, wouldn't you? No, they are on a mission and they are dedicated to going in here and finding what is going on. They decide they are going to continue into the main hall. The door is hanging off its hinges, probably where the skeletons burst down the door to begin their search. So Sam again is going to peek in, and he again rolled a 1 for his sneaking. He is going to peek in, and he sees a large chamber with a sagging wooden ceiling, dust-covered tables, and torn banners along the wall. There is a stone spiral staircase in one corner that's leading up, and it looks like this is essentially divided. There's a spiral staircase there in the corner. It looks like it's really heavily damaged. All right. It appears there are 4 skeletons in here. And they are they searching this room? I'm just going to make a judgment on that and say yes. There are 3 skeletons in this room. Again, those have those hit points. So these are skellies. They have an AC of, what did I say it was? 12. They have 2, 4, and 5 HP, and they are accompanied by a skeletal champion. So we're just going to put Skelly Champ. They have an AC of 13. They have a hit dice of 2, so they get a +2. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. These are hit dice 1 creatures, so they get 1 hit point, or 1 to their attack roll. Thank you, somebody, for pointing that out in one of my videos. I totally forgot about that. He has 2 hit dice, so he has 6 HP. And they are searching the room. Let's see. I'm going to think that my band could easily sneak in and attack these guys. But you know what? I'm going to give it a 50-50 because I probably should have thought about this before, but let's just do really quick. I'm just going to do a 50-50 to see if these guys notice the combat out in the courtyard. No, yes, they did. So they noticed. Now, were they going to ambush the band? Let's see. Yes. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so back up just a little bit. Sam peeks into this corner, or into the this first room right here, and he gets a quick look over the room. This appears to be like the main entrance hall, and he is immediately beset by these monsters that come streaming out of this room. And unfortunately, the party is surprised. Things are not going well for our brave heroes. So these 4 entities come streaming out into the yard. Let's go with the 3 skeletons are going to go 1, 2, 3, and then the champion will attack Sam there. So this first skeleton is going to attack Willona. 15. Oh shit! And it hits. Well, that would actually be a 16. Holy crap! Pencil. Pal was just struck. She is down to 1 hit point. Not good. Not good at all. The next skeleton runs up and attacks Willona. Oh, so that one, I'm just gonna, nope, shoot. Put a little X there to remind myself. The next one comes up and attacks Dagna. Oh my god. Well, all right, so double damage. Jesus. Dagna, keep standing. All right, so 4 points of damage. Dagna goes down to 3. Oof. All right, the next one goes and attacks Salmon. 9, 10, 11. That is a miss. Woohoo! All right. Initiative. Good guys win. Blue is always the good guys for anybody that's new. All right, next round. Hal is she's this is getting kind of desperate, actually. Hal is going to back up and basically defend herself. So one of the rules that I do for that is if you are purely defending yourself, you can add 4 to your AC because you are actively deflecting and stuff like that. So Hal's going to try to protect herself. Willona, she rolled the 1, so she does not get a go. Dagna is going to attack this skeleton here. She has a +2, so she gets 19. She does 4 points. So I got to write with this one on this screen. Does 4 points of damage, so it's down to 1. Sam, unfortunately, is already in melee, so he's going to grab his short sword and attack. And he got an 11, so he fails. All right, they get a go. This skeleton is going to follow Hal and attempt to fight her. Again, she gets a +4 to her defense, so that is a 14. And it misses. No, shit, no it doesn't. 14, it hits. These are not going good. All right, so she goes to 0. All right, well, hell, this isn't going well at all, folks. This next skeleton here attacks Willona. 13, 14. Her armor class is 14. All right. We might be seeing the death of my party here. This is not going good for Season 3. Willona is down to 1. Dagna is attacked by this one here. 7, 8. It misses. Woo-hoo. And now Sam gets attacked. This one here gets a +2. 5. He misses. All right. So next round, unfortunately, well, here we are. Willona is going to drop to, or I'm sorry, Hal is going to drop to -1, which unfortunately means at the end of this round, she will die. This adventure is not going well. Now we are back up at the top of the round. Things are going very badly. And Willona apparently just remembered that she's a cleric. She has a holy symbol. So now seeing that the band is in desperate times, she is going to attempt to turn these skeletons. Now, she needs a 10 as she is still first level. Let's see what happens. 20. Oh, all right. So that actually, she whips out her holy symbol and, be gone, vile demons. And they scramble back. Let's say they go scrambling back through this door and into there, which that allows Dagna and Sam to come over and do some first aid for the rest of this round on Halronda so that she does not die. So yeah, we almost had a TPK there. Let's see. So after that, the band is going to leave this keep because obviously this is not going the way they want. And they will step back out of this and come back outside the courtyard here. And we are going to, oh yeah, I have the little icon. Oof, sorry, I got a little flustered there. My guys got totally ass handled. This is going to be a little bit harder than they thought. They busted in here thinking they were badass, and well, they ain't. Well, that didn't go exactly as planned now, did it? I suppose that's to be expected with old school gaming. I'm going to stop episode 1 right here. It's about 20 to 30 minutes long, and I'd like them to all kind of be that length. It limits the amount of editing I have to do. You guys don't see it, but I'm deleting a lot of interruptions from my lovely pets. And when I say and, or long dramatic pauses where I've got to look something up. So it takes me a little bit to put these in a acceptable format and presentation for you guys. So I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of season 3. Come back because episode 2 is coming to you soon. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.